Hey guys, it's Miss Carrier. I'm going to be guiding you through the next file in PowerPoint Module 1 for the Imagine Academy. And this is for the users who are using Chromebooks who only have the online version available. So I'm going to be doing these steps using the online version. So first in File 2, I'm at the bottom of the student guide. It says that we are going to be using the file Cornerstone Staff Profiles Starter. So I'm going to go back to the virtual lessons here. When you click on Module 1, you're going to see that we have the Learning Activity Resources here at the top. And then from there, you're going to click on Module 1, and you're going to find the Cornerstone folder at the top, and you're going to see Staff Profiles right here. So we're going to open that file. And from there, we are going to, you can see it's read-only. And so we need to go ahead and click File when it opens. You have to give it a minute. And when it's ready, you're going to be able to click File and then Save a Copy. And what we want to do is save a copy into our folder that we organized in the first video. So we have an Office folder. We're going to click on PowerPoint Module 1. And then from there, if I move my face over here, you can see we're going to save that into that folder. All right, so when it's saved, it's going to open up and now you can edit the file. So the very first step tells us that we are going to change the layout here. So if I look at the student guide, it says change the layout of numbers 3 and 7 so that they're using the same layout as slides 2, 4, 5, and 6. So back into the Cornerstone file, notice that slide 2, for instance, is using the layout. If I can look at the layouts here, notice that it's using 2 contents, and that's the style we need. So if I go to slide 3 and I go to the layout button, notice it's on comparison. So I need to change that to the 2 content, and I need to also do that to slide 7. So let me scroll down and click slide 7 and go to the layout, and again, make that a 2 content layout. So the first task you've now completed. We're going to move on to the second task, which tells us in the student guide here, we need to insert a new slide at the end and enter the title vacancies. So I'm going to click back over here, scroll down to the bottom of my presentation, and at that point, I'm going to insert a new slide using the 2 content, and I'm going to enter the title vacancies. All right, so I've now completed that task. So moving on, you can pause me at any time if you need a minute to do that. Now we're going to format the slide background. So unfortunately, this is one of those tasks that's going to be not possible because if you are using the online version, unfortunately, that is one of the things that if we go into design and we went to background, we just don't have the ability to do that step. So you can simply ignore that. If you were using the desktop app, you would be able to highlight those slides, click a button that says hide the background graphics, and that would have worked. So no problem. We just won't worry about that one. And so the very last step says that we can hide the notes pane. And so if you go into your file and you would do that through the view, so go up here and find your view toolbar. And from there, just note that right now your notes actually aren't showing. So if they were showing, you could add speaker notes down here, but we're actually just going to make sure that that's clicked off so that you can see that view there. So we've completed all of the tasks. That's just an introduction to PowerPoint, making sure you know the fundamentals. You want to make sure that you file and save, actually rename this to have your name on the end instead of starter. And that shows me it's your file. Whoops, can't spell my name. All right, so when you do that, you've completed that. We'll move on to Module 2, and when we've completed Modules 1 through 3, we will upload those all together into the Week 1 folder. All right, so let's move on. The next video is going to show you how to do Module 2. Good job, we've made it through 1.